obviously it ended up being a really good weekend for us. The favorite in the conference came into our place, and we had an opportunity to make a statement, and we were able to get the win. Arkansas State's a really good football team, well coached, and just happy that our guys were able to gut it out and win that thing at the end, and very excited about where Georgia Southern football is headed.
Thank you, Coach. Our first questions come from Brad Bobo with 95.3 The Ticket. Please go ahead, Brad.
Hey, Coach, just wonder if you would talk about the biggest difference in you guys. I know coaching-wise and philosophy-wise too, but just sort of the difference in your defense from a year ago. We look at even Arkansas State. I mean, they won the game on big plays down there a year ago, and you were able to sort of keep them off the explosive plays Saturday night.
I think that's the big difference with our defense this year, in that our guys have, kind of gotten better at playing situational stuff, playing, understanding down the distance, understanding the situation of the game, understanding what the opponent's trying to do, but more importantly, keeping everything in front of them. I think our defense has done a really good job of doing that, so that we're not giving up explosives and putting ourselves in a hole. And it's the old cliche, bend but don't break. But that's what we're doing now.
And then too, just on the reverse, sort of just interested in the sort of how far out you guys were willing to pull that one out of your pocket. Did you call it just in the timeout, or were you setting the stage in that last possession to hopefully use that then to sort of how far out do you guys know you wanted to make that call?
Well, we took the timeout for a few reasons. We wanted to discuss, if we didn't pick up the first down, what the next move was going to be, as far as whether we wanted to punt, if we want to try a long field goal, that type of thing. And but obviously during that timeout, we're talking about what we're going to run. And so, going into this, we were trying to play for a field goal and take as much time off the clock as we could. And, when Coach DeBest brought up the reverse, it was something that we, had talked about running earlier in the game, just because of how fast Arkansas State was running to the football as a defense. And, when he said it, I said, yeah, man, this is the best time. Let's go ahead and do it and see what happens. And, lucky for us, it worked. So there was a lot of discussion during that timeout, but that was the play we picked, and that's what we rolled with.
Thanks, Coach.
Yep, no problem.
Thank you, Brad. Our next questions come from Travis with Savannah Morning News. Please go ahead, Travis.
Hey, Coach. When one unit like your linebackers have been injured during the game or injured before the game, when one unit suffers that many injuries, do you adjust the strategy based on your personnel, or do you kind of just plug and play and keep the same scheme?
Well, as a team right now, we're simple as it is anyway, and a lot of that has to do with because we have new schemes on offense and defense, and our guys are continuing to grow in those. And we've talked about it all year. Your time's going to come at some point because it's a physical game and injuries happen. So we've got to have that next man up mentality. And guys like Trey Allen and Jontavius Firkins, those are guys that had prepared themselves and ready, and their time came, so we were able to plug them in and continue to play our scheme. And a lot of that just has to do with because we play to our strengths as far as what our guys are, and these guys fit what we do, and so they've done a good job of just staying prepared and being ready. And when it was their time, they stepped up.
And then, Coach, with Obi Fortune getting a targeting penalty on Saturday, I guess first, what did you think of the call, having looked at the film? And then what did you say to him? It looked like it wasn't a malicious play, but maybe by the letter of the law, the right call.
I get why they called it. with the review, it'll be interesting to see once we get the description from the Sunbelt what they thought, because it does not look malicious. I mean, he's coming in, and it does look like the defensive guys maybe bringing more of the blow to him than he is. But again, it probably fits exactly what targeting says, and so I mean, it is what it is, and we'll try to continue to teach our guys and help them and try to put them in situations where they understand what they can and can't do. But sometimes in the heat of the moment, split-second decision, it's tough.
Thank you, Coach.
Yep, no problem.